We see a lot of claims come through on education or municipality type risk, and we see that a lot because to the bad players out there in the cyberspace, those type of risks are kind of low-hanging fruit, easy groups to go after and attack because typically they have a lot of records. As you can imagine, schools have your children's records as well. And they may not have a big budget, so they might not be able to implement all the controls that we all know you need in place to protect your system. They may not just have the capability of doing that. They also might not really understand what they need in place. They might not have an IT department who's very sophisticated and understands that this is really a concern in the world right now and that they need to have these controls to protect their network and their data that's on hand. So bad players know this and they are targeting them frequently. I know in my marketplace, we write a lot of small towns because again, they are just that easy target for the bad players, and more our agents are realizing that they really need to help protect their own communities. And so we see those type of risks getting hit a lot, and we're writing lots of policies for them as well. The policies include that. They include notification costs. Some do it, by individual. Some do it by a number limit if you want. But that is really important because, we've all been working in the cyberspace for a while now. You heard our accolades when we started out, and I don't know all the laws for each state for notification. And if you have one client in one state, you have to follow that specific state's laws. It's not universal federally for notification laws. So you have to know every state's laws and regulations around that, and you have to follow that. You have to do it quickly. It's all timed. There's all time frames, 48 hours or 8 hours and all of this. And, policies really help bring that expertise to the table that, a common business owner probably doesn't know. Like I said, we've been in this space a long time. It's tough to keep up with all of this stuff. So, that's a big one. Also, forensic investigators, they'll look into how the bad players got into your system, what they did with your data. Sometimes they'll steal your data and give it back to you how it was. Other times they'll steal your data and make it a big mess where you can't even do anything with it once you get it back. So forensic investigators help figure out those details of what happened, what your data is looking like, how to patch that hole again. Some things like that are really crucial when you're going through these cyber events, because again, time is of the essence, and trying to get your data back or your system back up and running is a very time sensitive, crucial matter, and the expertise with the policy really helps bring you back up as soon as possible.